and I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass Bray.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
And if someone shows up at the airport and they don't have an address that's a essential lodging address, like a hotel, they should be sent back home. Now, I wanted to talk about this before I bring up Kathy Sokogawa, because in the past 24 hours or so, we've been getting a lot of calls and complaints to our office, the mayor's office, regarding an individual who showed up on Oahu on the 13th of April and put down their address, which is actually a commercial establishment. It's basically a mailbox drop place. It's not a residence. It's not a hotel. This was a visitor, intended resident visitor. And this person, of course, had nowhere to stay, and then it proceeded to travel to different places, including in the Waimanalo area. And folks got very upset because, they're concerned about someone may have the virus. They're not quarantined. There's nowhere to quarantine them, and they're endangering the broader public. And it led to, things where they're trying to find where this person went. And we're all concerned also about the bullying side of it, the posse atmosphere, but also what happens to the person they're pursuing. And we don't want either side. And then it pulls our law enforcement folks in. And so our police department, our finest men and women in blue, found this person and cited them. And the person continued to disregard the citation. They didn't listen to our law enforcement. And today, this person was arrested. And they're in jail, pending the posting of bond. And the bond amount is $100. Should this person post bond, they would be released. And again, they have nowhere to go. So they could go back out. The police would arrest them again if they didn't comply, put back in jail, higher bond level. If they pay it, they're released. But the other thing that will happen is because of the not keeping people in jail during this pandemic, when the judge stepped in, they would release this person. So this repetition is not what we want. And that's why we're asking the folks at the airport, you need to check the address and make sure it's a legitimate, essential business hotel for them to go to if they're a visitor. Otherwise, we face this problem. If they don't have it, send them back. And there are VASH, Hawaii Hotel and Lodging Association, have funding to return people back to where they came from. And then we don't have this problem. We don't stress our communities. We don't stress our law enforcement officers. And we can focus on all important social distancing and starting to climb out of this pandemic. So to talk a little bit more about this issue, I'd like Kathy Sokogawa, our Director of Planning and Permitting, who is the person who's tasked with enforcing against illegal vacation rentals, and is also now looking at the list provided us by the airport folks on where people are coming and where they're staying. So Kathy Sokogawa, thank you.
Come and go like a rah rah rah. They don't want the to be going nah nah nah. I'm coming back with the money in the bag. The rubies in my lap, yeah, I'm running for the cash. I come and go like a round round round. Putting in the work like I'm way behind. Still trapping on the low low, lurking in the mode like I'm running from the pole. Yeah. Remember when we did it for life? Was noticing all these frames got me trimming a knife. Always on some new thing like riding the bike. Let's do things in one setting, but I don't feel like selling for the time being. When I was young, I used to dream about the palm trees. After the summer achievements, I got a long sleeve. Supposedly, think about it. In reality, you running out of options. Starting to see the coffin with the Bible preach. I'm way ahead on a private beach. My hair bleached on the cover of a magazine. I got the flavor doing push-ups on the coca bean. Doing all the things you can't imagine what it might be. All these women trying to write me. I get the message now, I know they wanna wife me. And not to mention all the bruises, I just went through all the heat. I broke through all the edges like a right G. Yeah, I come and go like a round. They don't want the two be going nah. I'm coming back with the money in the bag. The rubies in my lap, yeah, I'm running with the cash. I'm come and go like a round. Putting in the work like I'm way behind. Still trapping on the low, lurking in the mold like I'm running from the pole. Yeah, I cooked it up cause I'm a hero in my own town. Whoa, we just running on our own now. Whoa, all these digits on my phone now. Working through the late night, that's just how it goes down. Oh wow, put in work, I guess we work it out. Almost summer and the money almost running out. All this running up and down, it's getting funny now. I do it for myself and all you ever did was run your mouth. Yeah, we at the spot, they be stunning now. They don't see the bigger picture, we be cutting now. All I'm saying is the man that I'm becoming. He gon' take the new edition and they twist it like a plumber now. Yeah, I'm out here watching all these phony ones. Yeah, and they be thinking about my own runs. Oh, how they gon' catch me when I'm all around. Oh, I can't see why I didn't call it